Hello and welcome to this episode of Monster Model Review. In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing Dave Fisher's ModelMania DVDs. Now these originally were put out in tapes, but recently Dave put them out in DVD format for us modelers out there. Volume 1 of the series starts off with Dave going over the basic tools and supplies a person needs to start figure modeling. Then he demos how to build vinyl and resin kits. After that, Dave shows the viewer what dry brushing and washes are and how you should use them to highlight your kit. He also introduces the modeler to the airbrush, using it to show how to achieve human and monster skin tones. The viewer is also taken through the process of how to paint female eyes, lips, and hair. My favorite segment is where Dave goes over paint mixing, but the segment also talks about complementary colors and how to darken and lighten your paint. Overall, Volume 1 is a good basic introduction to the world of figure modeling. In Volume 2, Dave goes in depth on airbrushing. He talks about the different kinds of airbrushes there are and what you can use for air sources. He also shows you how to paint unusual flesh tones, as well as patterns and body markings. Painting with metallics is also touched upon too. Dave takes more time to demo shading faces with washes and eye painting, but this time instead of using a female, he demonstrates on a male kit. He also shows how to mix and use a glaze to further accentuate your kit. And the last thing shown is how to use expandable foam to reinforce your vinyl kit. Now Volume 2 goes ahead and expands on the basics from Volume 1 to show modelers more options they have in terms of painting and building your kit. In Volume 3, my favorite, the modeler is introduced to the world of bases and dioramas. Before that though, Dave shows how to repose vinyl and resin kits, as well as how to do simple lighting techniques. Before going into the base construction, Dave goes through the tools and materials that are needed. The different examples that are shown in this volume are creating stonework with balsa foam, using balsa wood for a western setting, and a found object technique to create a spaceship setting for an alien diorama. Other things shown are how to do ground and terrain techniques, as well as creating water effects with a product called Easy Water, and how to do a simple single-piece resin cast. And on this disc, it also has the galleries from all 3 volumes, as well as some new kits for the DVD. Now, the second disc has Volumes 4 and 5 on it, and in Volume 4, Dave starts off by giving us more skin painting tips. Using the Sotar 2020 airbrush, he shows how to achieve veining and molted skin effects. He also shows how to do a suntan skin technique. Another thing shown is how to use pastels, which are called the poor man's airbrush, to achieve different kinds of shading on your kit. He also takes us into the realm of the undead by showing how to do rotting teeth and bruising effects on Cedric the Zombie. Another cool thing is how Dave uses clear sprue to create drips and drools. And the final segment of Volume 4 is adding tattoos to your kit. Volume 5 starts by showing how to create a satin clothing effect on Janus's Dracula kit. The main segment centers on creating lifelike eyes on 1/1 scale kits. This is a real in-depth demonstration. Other segments consist of different stone painting techniques, achieving wood grain effects on smooth surfaces, and painting different kinds of hair color. Dave also shows how to use markers to create predator skin effects. And finally, something broke on your kit? Well, Dave goes into how to make repairs on your kit. These DVDs are really a must-have for anybody looking to start in the hobby, and I think they are good for anybody looking to expand on their modeling skills. Well, that wraps it up for this episode of Monster Model Review. If you're interested in the videos, go ahead and go on to AFM's website. That's about the only place you can purchase them. And if you have any comments or questions, you can contact us on the web at monstermodelreview.com.